It's time to choose a winner, my friend. That's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So I hope you guys are fired up. Hope you guys are excited. I'm going to get things rocking and rolling here and make sure, the usual stuff is on its way out to you. Your Facebook notifications, your push notifications, all that sort of good stuff. So just hang tight as we get things going here. All right. Already got the live up there. All right, so stand by. Push notification going out here in just a second. Just a second. Okay, there we go. All right, boom, push out and away. So hopefully the push notification won't take too long today. And I'm gonna drop the everyone tag here right now. So make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for it. Oh, there's the push right there. Okay. Everyone join us live now. And the winner is, all right, there we go. Okay, so both done. Comment push when you guys get the push on your cellular devices there. Comment tag if you guys get the old tag in your Facebook notifications. And let me know. Let me know that you guys are getting these notices. And we can get people on here. Get attendance jacked up. Get people fired up and excited to maybe win some traffic, win some free advertising for your business, okay? And cheers. Happy Monday morning, man. I gotta say, we had a lot of action takers. A lot of you guys took action over the weekend. It was really, really awesome to see. So congratulations to those of you guys that got out there and did it and did the work. It's absolutely awesome. Now, let's hold on. Got multiple things. I got multiple people messaging me at once here. All right. Give me one sec here. Give me one sec. My neighbor's messaging me. Okay. There we go. Come on now. There it is. Okay. My bad. My bad. A lot of people messaging me. A lot of stuff going on this morning, but it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. How you guys doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Are you guys fired up? Did you take action? If you guys took part in the weekend challenge, comment the word action down below. Let's get things fired up. Let's get people commenting. Let's get the algorithm rocking and rolling. Let's boost it up there. Let's go have some fun and let's pick out a winner. Now, before we head over there, before we do that, and by the way, what I'm going to do here is I want you guys to take a quick glance. Over here at this wheel and make sure that you guys see your name. You guys will be able to look over on the right-hand side here or just look in the wheel and see if you guys can see your name here. Hopefully I got everybody, and I'll try to blow this up so you guys can all see your names in here. All right. A lot of you guys were taking action this week, which is absolutely awesome. And it was great to see. So I went off of the comments that are not only in our Facebook page, but I also went and I did a search as well. Okay, I did a search. So if we go over here to Facebook, all right, gone over to Facebook. I went here into the group. All right. And in the group, we had our Facebook post. There's me. There's the wheel. Little Sunday motivation. So I went here to this post right here, and I made sure that I was trying to pull everybody up. Now, a couple of things to talk about. If you guys remember, I put some rules. I put some rules on what you guys should be doing. What were the rules? Okay, what were the rules? There was really two. There's really two rules. Okay? Because some of you guys are saying I don't see my name, and there's a reason for that. I put some rules on what you guys should be doing for these videos. What types of videos you guys should be doing. How long you guys should be doing some of these videos. And some specific things to talk about in these videos. So I kind of, it was a pretty simple criteria, but I did have a criteria to it. So what was it? What was it? Okay. Yeah, longer than a minute, and use the theme global. That's really it. Use the keywords global or MyEcon 2025 global, and then longer than a minute. Longer than a minute, okay? So we did have some of you guys go and make shorts. Short form videos, like when you hold your phone vertical and you make like a normal, like a TikTok style video, that's a short. And I saw a good amount of videos that were shorter than a minute. So I did not include those in the wheel of names because that didn't follow the criteria. Okay. So, and we did talk about this. I mentioned it a couple of times. We mentioned this on Thursday. We mentioned this on Friday. So, longer than a minute, using the keywords. That was really the criteria. Now the reason why I said longer than a minute is to create more of a full-length video, more of an explanatory video that kind of explains the overall opportunity. And obviously, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the main reason, the obvious reason why we said full-length video longer than a minute is when people are out there searching for global, searching for, MyEcon, and people are looking this information up. Because again, remember, YouTube is a search engine. So when people go and they search MyEcon Global, they're looking for information on the business opportunity. The long form videos always rise to the top of the search engine. Always. So that was kind of like the underlying goal behind that, is to do a full length video, because those are the videos that rise to the top of the search engine. Okay, not shorts. Shorts get pushed down. So does that make sense, guys? Okay, does that make sense? Okay. All right. Okay. Hunter, I did see your video in here, and the video that you have in here, the video that you put in, I'm looking at it right now. The video that you put in the link on the post is a short. It's a short form video. So maybe it's, I can't see the whole timeline on it. Hang on a second. Oh, it is. Okay. So that is weird. So I'm looking at your short. I'm looking at your short form video, and your short form video is over a minute. So that's cool. I'll give you credit on that one. All right. Let me show the names one more time, guys. I want to make sure that everyone's getting the credit they deserve here. So I'm going to show the names one more time. Hunter, I just added you in. Okay. This is why we go over this stuff, guys, right? This is why we go over this stuff, to make sure that we try to catch everybody here. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Shorts can be over a minute now. I'll have to be more specific. I'll have to be more specific with what we're talking about. But again, take a look at your name. If you guys don't see your name, let me know. And other than that, like Hunter, when you recorded your video, you did have the keywords in there. You did have all the other stuff in there. So hopefully we'll get that. And again, guys, remember, this ain't a perfect process. The goal here is to do, I think there was one other one in there. All right, there we go. Okay, I think I have everybody. So remember here, guys, the whole point of what we're doing here is to really get the word out there for global. We're going after the international market. And you know what? I had this conversation. I had this conversation over the weekend, and something I want you guys to think about here too is, we just opened up global, right? Global just opened up literally 2 weeks ago. Like, it hasn't been a long time. It was literally just 2 weeks ago we opened it up. And all we did is basically opened up the door. Remember, there's 2 phases that I want you guys to think about here. 2 phases. Number 1 is we opened up the door. That does not mean it. Is it possible? Sure. But what's really going to happen is what we're talking about here. Number one, phase one is we open up the door. We let everybody know, hey, we're global. We're international now. We weren't before, but now we are, right? So we let everybody know. And I think some of us kind of anticipated that, like, hey, we're going to open up the door and it's just going to bring on thousands of members. That will happen. That's not an if. That's going to happen. But we got to get the word out there, and we got to get more people. We got to get more people, seeing what we're doing. We got to get more people in the know. And that is the next phase. So remember, we're talking about phase one, opening the door. Phase two is massive momentum. So comment massive momentum right now. Okay. Comment massive momentum right now down below. That is what our goal is. That is what we're focusing on. And part of the conversation that I had this weekend was, again, anytime we're looking for like data, like anytime we're looking for like a measuring stick of where we're at, how we're doing, how things are going, right? Anytime we're looking for that type of information, all we have to do is reflect back. And you guys have heard me say this so many times. Reflect back, recycle forward, right? Reflect back, recycle forward. So do me a favor, comment that down below. Reflect back, recycle forward. So when we look back and we look at all like the funnel team's data, the funnel team's history, anytime we had massive momentum, we reflect back on that. So now I go back and I think, hey, where were we when we were about, when I go back to 2021, when we first got started as the funnel team, I go back to 2021 and I think, hey, when we were 3 months in, 6 months in, 8 months in, 12 months in, where were we? How are we doing? What were some of the things that we were doing back then? And then we look and we say, hey, what were we doing really well? What worked well back then that we can recycle forward and will work well now? So when I say reflecting back, recycling forward, that's what I'm talking about. So when I reflect back, and that's what I was doing this weekend, literally Bill and I were chatting this weekend and we're like, hey, let's look at global, let's look at international. And we went back to, the beginning of, 2021, 2022, when we were really kind of ramping up and getting things going. And we're like, and this is just reality, guys. It took us probably close to a year to really tap into the international market. But now, again, part of exactly what we're talking about here, now that we know and now that we have opened the door and knowing what we know now, we can tap into that sooner. We can go after the international market better, smarter, faster now because of what we know and what we've learned. So that is reflecting back and recycling forward and knowing that we're going after certain, countries, leaders, people in other, international markets. That's what we're going after. That's why, think about it. That's why we literally just did a weekend contest, because we all are actively as a team going to go after the international market. And when we were reflected back and said, man, we had some huge teams in other countries. Like we had a massive team, probably close to 1,000 people in South Africa. And it all started, you ready for this? It all started with one person. And then that one person became 2, became 3, became 4, became 10, became 100. South Africa opened up literally with one person. And this is why we're talking about this. This is why we're talking about this. This is why we're getting out there and doing an international push. Because as we always talk about, guys, all it literally takes is one person. It takes one person to explode your business. That's it. It takes one person to explode your business. So comment that below right now. It takes one. It takes one person to blow up your business, to blow up your team, to blow up your income, to blow up your bank account. It takes literally one person. That's it. That's why we've said for years, you're only one person away. So please understand that. Please understand that. And everything we've talked about for, the last week, the last month, the last year, whatever, you guys know that like consistency is going to win. And all the people that are promoting on YouTube, you've heard people say that, Shannon's and Celeste's and Catherine's and myself and Kirsty and Bill and everybody, have always said when it comes to YouTube and getting consistent content out there, that stuff is evergreen. And you could have someone watch your content for months, or you could have a video that you put out 6 months ago. Someone watches it today and they're like, that's my person. Oh, look, it's Beth's video. Man, this girl, Beth, she's kicking it. She's real. I gravitate towards her because, she said, whatever's in that video, they just kind of get it, right? And then they join Beth, or they join Shannon, or they join Celeste, or they join, Jason, or they join, Gary or whoever, right? Not consistency and following these steps, using the keywords, using the teachings and trainings inside YouTube University. Now, I got a question for you, okay? I'm going to ask a very bold question, and I want an honest answer. How many of you here right now have gone through YouTube University? Okay, how many of you guys that are actively on YouTube and you've gone through YouTube University, comment YTU down below. If you have not, comment I have not down below. So you're going to comment one of the two right now. Okay, if you've gone through YouTube University, comment YTU. If you have not, just say I have not. Now, there's no penalty if you haven't. It's totally okay. All right, there's no penalty. But YouTube University is how you are going to get out there and dominate on YouTube. YouTube University is how you are going to get out there and rise to the top of the search engine. You're going to have more people seeing your content versus anybody else's. And I don't say that as, this is not a brag. This is not a flex. This is data. This is data. YouTube University is literally a course of formulas. That's all it is. It's literally a course of formulas. Okay? Learning about keywords, hashtags, thumbnails, the titles of your video. Okay? All of that stuff. So for those of you guys that are commenting, you have not, I would strongly suggest that if you guys want to get your videos seen more, go through YouTube University. It's a $500 retail course. Literally gets sold for $500. You guys have it absolutely free. It's free. It's yours. You guys own it. Okay? You can access it whenever you want. And what I really love here too is some of you guys, some of you guys are putting like YTU times 2, YTU times 3, meaning you've gone through the course multiple times. And here's a clue. Here's a clue. The people that are putting in there YTU times 2 or times 3, right? Those folks, I can guarantee you, proof, data, are getting their videos seen more, are going up into the search engine higher because they learn more the second time they went through it. Does that make sense? Comment makes sense. Big opportunity there. Okay, big opportunity there for you. Now, another thing I want to add in here, and this is something that I think at some point we're going to teach this. We're going to add this into our team training site. I'm actually going to make a note about this because I don't know when this is going to happen, but I can tell you this is going to happen, okay? Just making a little note because I think this is really good. What I've seen some of you guys doing, there's a small handful of you guys that are actually taking, I'm going to choose my words carefully here. I want to say a smart approach, and it is a smart approach, especially when you're starting out, okay? But you also may want to think about branding as well, because some of you guys are using AI. Some of you guys are using, I don't know if it's whether it's ChatGPT or you guys are using some AI software out there, but you guys are creating either faceless videos or like, a person on screen that's talking about my econ using the keywords, speaking as if it's a normal person, but it's AI. And I see some of you guys doing that, which I think is really, really cool, because especially I think for, if you guys are going to do that for like short form videos, and especially if you guys want to start creating that consistent content and getting it out there, AI is a pretty cool way to do that. Okay, it's a pretty cool way to do that. Now, for those of you that are going to be like, well, Daniel, how do I go do that? Here's how you go do that. Google, look it up. YouTube, look it up. There's tons of different sites out there. But one of the things that I think we may look at in the next couple of months is doing an AI training. So for those of you guys that want to create that content and you want it to be, you want to have something out there that does what you need it to do, what you're trying to do, we may put that out there. But we also have to keep in mind that anytime, and this is something to think about, anytime you're using a third-party software, whether it be a ChatGPT or like an 11 Labs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with 11 Labs, but they also do, AI voiceovers. All of these platforms constantly are changing. Some of them get shut down. Some of them no longer work. Some of them whatever. So we're going to have to be very aware of that. Okay, so we'll think about that. We may even want to look at something like a Canva training. I think a Canva training is also warranted as well, to maybe have like like an overall how to use Canva type of thing, because a lot of us use Canva for many things, whether it be video content, thumbnails for our YouTube videos, or any of that sort of thing. So might not be a bad idea to have that stuff out there. Again, just to give you guys more knowledge so you can be better at what you do. Now, to flip it around, the other thing to think about with AI is I see a lot of you guys using it, which is great, which is awesome. But if you keep using AI and you never let people know who you are, will someone join you? Will someone join you? And this is the question to ask, and only you can answer this question. If you're going to keep using AI, if you're going to keep, not showing your face and not letting people know who you are, is someone going to join you? Will they join you? Or will they maybe be hesitant because they don't know who you are? So this is what you need to think about. And this is why for me, this is why I haven't jumped on creating, all this AI training, because I think it's cool for like one-off videos here and there. I think it's cool. Like if you wanted to have a informational video, like a fact-finding video for someone, you could do an AI video that says, hey, let me introduce to you my Econ Global 2025. It's this, compensation plan. This is what you get access to, blah, 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 blah. And it's just a quick, cool, short little video. But then maybe at the end of that video, if you say, if you want to learn more, go to the end card here at the end of my video. If you want to learn more, go to the link in the description down below. Maybe that more information takes them to one of your actual videos. All food for thought here, guys, because I know, again, I've seen some of you guys use the AI, and I think it's cool. Some of you guys get some really, really cool videos out there. But again, just think about the know, like, and trust piece. Just think about that. All right. Now, the other thing is, you can use AI. You can use faceless content if you want to go faceless, or if you want to do like an AI thing. If that's your brand, if your brand is faceless, if your brand is using AI, using technology, using all these cool tools and softwares, and you want people to join you because you got that stuff down, you could brand yourself as that. You could create more videos about that, saying, hey, here's how you build an internet global business, without having to record videos. But again, that could be your brand. So a lot of food for thought here, guys. A lot of things to, think about and consider. And Again, just based on the data, based on what I'm seeing out there, okay? So again, hope some of this stuff makes sense. Hope this makes sense, okay? Cool. Okay, now, you guys want to pick a winner? You guys want to pick a winner? Comment winner if you guys want to pick a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So let me show you guys, as usual, let me show you guys what we do here. Let me show you guys why this is important, okay? So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to come over to here. We got the wheel of names right there. And just, where are we here? Oh, no, my bad. Boop. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up an incognito window. I want to give you guys this is how it works. This is why we do what we do. The reason why you guys were creating content this weekend is because when people go and they search, right? People go and they search for my econ. They're going to look this information up. It's like, boom, you got 2 trending keywords right here, which you guys got to realize too. Thank you for all the winner comments, right? These 2 keywords, 2025 global and global right here, these 2 lines, 30 days ago, these weren't even here. Okay, 30 days ago, these 2 were not even here. So meaning these are gaining attention. Okay, so when people search and they'll go, oh, wow, look, I want to learn more about this global thing here in 2025. They're going to come here and they're going to start searching. So the reason why, and what did I just say? Like literally, what did I just say? What are the first videos that come up? The first videos that come up are long form videos. Long form videos, meaning longer than a minute. All right, longer than a minute. So when people get here, the first videos they're going to see are long form videos. Yeah, they may mix in a short video. And of course, this is Hunter. This is your video right here. Okay, it's a short video, but it's longer than a minute. So that pops up there, which is cool. Okay, but you can see most of the videos are long form videos. This is why we're doing this. So you can see all of this. These, and what's awesome here is as you guys are making these videos, like all of these videos are our team. All these videos are our team. Okay. That's all right. So really, really awesome to see, guys. Really, really awesome to see. Okay. So awesome thumbnail, Celeste right there. Really, really cool. I think I pointed that one out before. Jason, another good thumbnail right there. All right. So this is really, really cool to see, guys, because when people, it's really simple. When people are searching, and this is the whole, like I said, the whole point of this exercise, the whole point of what we're talking about right now, why you guys did this exercise this weekend. When people are searching the trending keywords, they're going to see your videos. That's why we did this, okay? To get you guys, yes, out of your comfort zone. And I know even some of you guys said, hey, this pushed me out of my comfort zone. That's the whole point. And it's going to get easier. It's going to get easier the more that you do it, okay? So now, let's go pick some winners, guys. Let's go pick some winners and let's go see who gets some extra traffic. So remember, I'm going to put you guys into my personal sales rotator. Okay, not the team rotator. You guys can already be in there. That's in your bonuses section. You're going to get into my personal sales rotator, and you're also going to get into Bill's personal sales rotator. Okay, so we're going to try to help you out, and we're going to reward one action taker right now. Now, before I spin the wheel, we said we were going to do 2 wheels. Remember? Balloons. Yep. We said we were going to do 2 wheels. Okay. There was only one sale I saw that I think is international, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's also a first time sale. So shout out to Beth Hurley. I don't know if Beth Hurley, if that sale is international. I'm not sure. So if Beth Hurley, and I know we have a couple of Beths on the team. So Beth Hurley, if you are watching and that sale was international, comment that down below. because that person, Beth, would win because they're literally the only person that got a global sale. I just need to confirm it. So Beth would win. So there's really no need to spin the wheel because it was only one. All right. So I just need to confirm that. Need to confirm that with Beth. Okay. Otherwise, the other wheel was the YouTube challenge. So now let's go do the YouTube challenge. Okay. Here we go. We're going to spin and pick the winner. So here it is. You guys are seeing it right now. You guys are seeing it right now live. Here we go, my friends. You ready? Here comes the spin. In 3, 2, 1, spin away. And the winner is, who's it going to be? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Hunter, I thought it was Hunter. It is Nick. It is Nick. Nick V for the win. Nick V for the win. Congratulations, Nick. You get extra spots in mine and Bill's personal sales rotator. So everybody shout out and congratulations to Nick for getting out there, staying consistent, doing the work. And Nick, do me a favor, reach out to me personally. Let me know your MyEcon username, okay? Let me know your MyEcon username so I can add you into my personal sales rotator. I'll get your username to Bill as well, and we'll get you some extra traffic. Okay, we'll get you some extra traffic this week. So awesome job, guys. Now, if you didn't win, it's all good, guys, because you know what? We'll do more contests like this. We'll spin the wheel again, and we'll have some fun. But you got to remember here, the main reason why we're doing this is so when people go to search MyEcon and those trending keywords, that global 2025, when people go to search that, they're going to see your videos like I literally just showed you. When literally you pull up MyEcon global, boom, there's your videos. And we just saw many of you guys, Mark and Tony and Jason and Kathy and Albert and Gary and Jerry and Jasper and Shannon and Leslie and so many others. We saw your videos. We did the search. Now, that doesn't mean you just do one video. You don't do one video and you just stop. Keep going. Keep going. Comment that down below right now. Comment, keep going. Keep going, guys, okay? Make sure that you guys keep going. Go back through YouTube University. Go watch it, a second or third or even fourth time. Realize that all that is, okay? Realize it's just you're learning formulas. That's it. You're literally just learning formulas. Okay, you're learning formulas. That's it. You're learning formulas, okay? So get out there and do the work. It will pay off, okay? It will pay off, I promise you guys. All right, that's it. That's it for Monday. That's it for Monday, guys. So as usual, we have a webinar tomorrow night, Tuesday. Make sure you guys are also doing the work and putting butts in seats for Tuesday's webinar. And we're going to go and close some sales for you on your behalf. Appreciate you guys. Get out there. Let's go keep crushing it. Let's go keep rocking it. Let's go keep utilizing the tools and resources that we have right at our fingertips. And I can promise you the sales are out there, my friend, and consistency is going to win each and every time. See you guys tomorrow. Later.